Hello, friends. Welcome back to Heartscapes, where we're learning the system of Reiki to be rooted, to be spacious, to be connected, and to remember ourselves. My name is Michaela. Welcome back to the studio. I'm glad to have you here. Today's video is going to be a practice video. I wanted to share a meditation visualization practice that came out of the Reiki class that I am in the midst of teaching the next couple of months. We have a really beautiful group of folks who are beginning with Shoden Reiki 1 and have joined my year program. We'll be walking through all three levels of the system of Reiki inside of a spacious and structured, really beautiful container. We're right at the beginning of that journey, class 4. And to open our class, I led us through a practice, a visualization practice, an expansion of the foundational practice within the system of Reiki called Joshin Kokyu-ho. That practice, Joshin Kokyu-ho, I have another practice video on the channel. I'll put that link down below. That's, again, the foundational practice that all of the other practices from the origins of Reiki are built upon. So I led this variation of this practice and completely forgot to record it for our class. So I promised those 4 beautiful souls that I would refilm that practice so that they could do it again. And I thought, hey, why not share it with all of you as well? So that's where we are. So the purpose of this variation for our class and for all of you watching is to practice focusing our mind, practice using the tools of our imagination, our concentration, and our visualization to concentrate energy in a particular place and to practice moving it around, which is part of what we do in certain practices for the system of Reiki. I promised myself I would not go off on a lecture for this video because we want to get to the practice. So if you want to know more about how we relate to energy inside of the origins of the system of Reiki, there's a playlist about those origins. I'll put that down below. For today, we're going to step into this practice. And so there's a couple of different parts of this. We'll get ourselves grounded and centered for a moment. Then we will... We'll just get into it. And again, it's going to involve really using our imagination and our concentration to concentrate energy and to move it about in a way that's hopefully fun and playful for you. Okay, enough talking. Let's get to it. So I invite you to settle yourself into a position that is supportive for practice. And the posture that is best supportive for these practices is to allow your body to feel well supported so that you can relax and ease into the support of the structure of your body itself and whatever is supporting your body below, so that your belly can be soft, your shoulders can be relaxed, but you can also be upright and alert. So we're looking for a soft, upright spine, well supported feet and body, soft belly, relaxed shoulders. Let's just take a moment to settle ourselves in, making any adjustments that are needed to bring our body into this posture. Sometimes a little twist of the shoulders, a little stretch can be helpful. And take a good breath, intentionally resting your body with the exhale. And when you feel settled into this posture, just invite you to bring your hands together in Gasho, prayer position, and simply set your intention to be in practice in this time. And then either leaving your hands in Gasho or releasing them to your lap. Beginning to bring our breath into this posture for practice. Allowing the breath to move freely in and down, expanding the belly, gently contracting the belly on the exhale. Inviting the breath to move low in the body, the relaxation of your belly, making plenty of room for your diaphragm to expand, to fill the lungs, to move your belly, to allow your body to take up more space as you inhale in a way that is easeful. And then we will begin to bring our mind into this posture for practice, aligning our body, our breath, and our mind by resting our focus, focusing our attention on the sensation of the breath moving in and down, following the breath with our attention to focus in our low belly. With each breath, allowing the sensation of the breath moving in and down to call your attention back from all the places you've spent it today, to rest on the sensation of the breath and allow it to draw you in and down into the center of your body, the low belly. Just below the belly button, deep into the center of the body. The energy center known in Japan as the hara, the first diamond, the first stop on our map, the energy map that guides the system of Reiki. We'll just spend a few breaths practicing, bringing our attention here, finding this point in the low belly and focusing. And then as you continue to breathe in this way, drawing your attention in and down, begin to sense or imagine that in the center of your low belly, you find a bright spark of life. Bright, luminous, and clear, this spark of light at your belly shines brightly, radiating out in all directions to fill you and surround you. Let's just spend a few breaths sensing or imagining this bright, clear, luminous spark shining in the center of your belly. This is the foundational practice of Joshin Kokyoho, a method to focus the mind. And as you rest in this practice, I can invite you to begin to bring subtle, gentle movement into your body. Beginning to gently rock your body front and back or side to side, or maybe even in a circle. Whatever kind of gentle movement feels good to your body. Rising from the firm, strong foundation of your body, supported by the structures below, by the earth below that. As you continue to breathe in and down into your low belly, allowing your body to move gently with your breath in soft waves. And now from this gentle movement of your body and breath together, I invite you to begin to imagine that you are somewhere wide open and spacious. Allowing yourself to imagine a wide, open, spacious place. Perhaps it's the ocean on a clear day with a bright, clear sky above. Perhaps it is the midst of space. Perhaps it is the endless soil below the ground from the perspective of a seed. Perhaps it's something else beyond my imagination. But just allow yourself to sense or imagine that you are moving, rocking gently in a landscape that is wide open and spacious, clear and expansive. And that you're here, held gently by your body and by the motion of your body. Safe, relaxed, comfortable. Your mind able to release into this wide, open spaciousness. Let's just spend a few breaths here. You can spend as long as you like in this place, pausing the video if you'd like to stay here for a bit longer. But when you're ready to move on, I invite you to begin to imagine this bright spark of life from your center is here visible in this spacious place. Perhaps it is the sun setting over that ocean, or a swirling galaxy far away from where you are hovering in space. A bright, clear point of light. And reaching out your hand, you gather this light in your left hand and sitting with both palms facing upward on your lap, I invite you to imagine this bright spark of light is hovering in your left hand. This concentration of bright, clear, luminous light. Sitting in your left hand as your body continues to be held in this wide open space. Let's spend a few rounds of breath, really getting a sense in your imagination or in your physical body of this bright, clear spark of light in the palm of your left hand. You might envision it in your mind's eye, or perhaps sense it in your body, or experience it as a thought or a feeling. Feeling the presence of this bright, clear, luminous spark in the center of your left palm. Spend 3 more breaths here. And now with your next round of breath, breathing in and down into your belly. As you exhale, I invite you to sense or imagine this spark of light moving from your left hand in a beautiful arch over to your right. And as it arches from left hand to right hand, it leaves a luminous, bright rainbow in its path. Imagining this light moving in a bright arching rainbow from left hand to right hand, and then feeling the sense of this spark in the palm of your right hand for the next few rounds of breath. And then on your next round of breath, again breathing into your belly, and as you exhale, sensing or imagining the spark moving again in an arching rainbow from right hand to left. And then for the next 5 rounds of breath, with each cycle of breath, with each exhale, imagine the spark moving along this rainbow path from one hand to the next, back and forth with each breath. Again, sensing in your body or visualizing in your mind's eye this bright, clear, luminous spark of life, shifting from left hand to right, following your own pace. Two more. And then allowing the spark to settle again where it is. And in a gesture of completion, beginning to draw both hands back towards each other, drawing this rainbow in on itself. The spark of light now held between your two hands. Just settling here. And setting an intention to complete this practice. When you feel ready, releasing your hands, coming back to this room. Welcome back. So this was just a simple journey of the imagination with a couple of intentions. Firstly, is to relax. I love this part of the meditation where we get to rest into a spacious place and just let the body rock gently. And then also to practice focusing our mind on a single point, imagining this spark of life that is our Reiki, our spiritual energy, that which we are made of, bringing our focus to a particular point in our body, and then moving that focus from place to place in a playful way, an experimental way. I'm curious what you noticed when you did this, what sensations you may or may not have had, any insights that might have come, just anything that you noticed in walking through that practice. I'd love to hear about it in the comments down below. If you have any questions or anything else that you would like us to practice together on this channel, please do let me know. And as you move into your practices for the day, for the week, may you be deeply provisioned for them. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. Until next time, I love you. Goodbye.